Welcome back over here to the channel, everybody. Today we kick it off with episode 33 of the Mega Farm series. But before we begin, don't forget we are doing a giveaway as soon as we hit 500 subscribers. So please smash that like button and hit that subscribe button. I would greatly appreciate it. Now let's get to it. What is going on, everybody? So today we are starting off in the month of July still. We have a lot to do this month still. So right off the bat, we are going to I'm going to hire out a worker to go ahead and cut this field for us while we continue to take care of the rest of the stuff we got to do. And right off the bat, I'm going to start some construction. We're going to put a few more things in to really help us out financially. So without further ado, let the construction montage begin. There we go. We have got ourselves a new chicken coop as well as two new greenhouses. A mushroom greenhouse as well as a normal greenhouse. So we doubled our production over there and now we have chickens. Now, I kind of hope that we have enough wheat that we are producing yearly to be able to feed them, was kind of my hope from that wheat field. But we will find out as that goes on. And it looks like we can have a total of 371 chickens in this coop. So let us go ahead, grab our trailer, and we're going to go ahead and fill this up with some food for them. And we're going to get ourselves some chickens. So we also added a egg production on top of everything. So this is going to be very, very nice. Every month we should have a decent payday. And my trailer is stuck. Stand by. There we go. Little bugger didn't want to come out. So let us go ahead. We're going to fill up some wheat. And I hope that we have enough that lasts us a year. Otherwise, we're going to be buying food for them. And I don't think that's really profitable. Like what you spend on food to the egg production. It may be profitable, but I'm not sure how much. I haven't really tried that at all. But let us go ahead, and we're going to dump some wheat here. That's all it takes, really. That's not very much food. 750 liters in this whole coop. Oh, boy. I bet you they use that in a day. If I had to guess, you have that many chickens? Yeah. Well, let us go ahead. There it is. That's what I was looking for. Let us buy some chickens. We really don't need any roosters. They don't do us any bit of good, unfortunately. I'm curious if age affects the egg production or not. That I don't really know. But we're going to go ahead and buy let's go ahead and get 100 adult chickens. And that's only $5,500. That's not bad. Let's purchase those. And then we will go ahead and we will buy some chicks. Buy 50 of those. So now we have 150 chickens in our coop. So we should have a decent little egg production. I'm pretty happy about that. You know what? We're going to buy a couple of roosters too. I don't think they benefit. I don't think they do anything. But we might as well get a couple to run around in the pen. Only costs $24 for 4 of them. And if we can see them running around, cool. There we go. I think one thing they need to add to this, with the animal part, they need different breeds of chickens. I think that would be cool. Because, like, I was watching some videos and about chickens and people owning them, and there are so many different types of chickens in this world. It's insane. Like, it blew my mind. But let us go ahead. We're going to depot the rest of this wheat. I think I'm going to pick up another small trailer so that way it makes feeding a little easier. I think that's the only thing we would use it for. I don't know. It wouldn't cost that much to pick one up, but at the same time, is it justified? Is it worth it? I don't really know. But I'm happy to get this done. You know what? We almost forgot to fill them up. So let us get our tanker, and we're going to fill these up with water, and we will catch you as soon as we're done. Alrighty, we got our greenhouses filled up, and I went ahead and set this greenhouse to lettuce, so we've got double lettuce production. And then this mushroom greenhouse, I went ahead and did enoki mushrooms. I know oysters they sell for more, but one thing I noticed is the enoki has double the amount of production that the oysters do. So I'm kind of curious if they're actually worth more because they produce more, or they're close. I don't really know. So it's kind of we're just going to set it, forget it, make some money off of it, and be happy. So let me drop this trailer off if I can back this thing up straight. That'll do. And let me go over here and check on the worker. Yeah, what in the world is that? I guess good help is hard to find? How did he miss so much of this field? Hold on. It was set up for him to do this correctly. I'm confused. So let me knock the rest of this field out since our hired help didn't want to complete it properly. Stay tuned. Well, there we have it. We got that field knocked out the rest of the way. I don't know why he skipped those lanes. That's kind of weird, to be honest. But for now, let us go ahead and park the tractor, and we're going to make it over to where I originally wanted to go, which is this field. We are going to do wheat on this field, but I believe planting season isn't until September for wheat. Yes, September we can plant. So let us go ahead and unfold this cultivator. It's the first time we get to use this, and we also get to see how fast this tractor actually knocks this field out. And it looks like with steering assist, it's not as many lines, so I'm happy with that. Alright. Let us go ahead and knock this field out real quick. is so much nicer than what we were working with. Like, a million times better. That took a third of the time. And then, apparently, I tried to smooth out the tracks here, or the bridge, during construction, and that didn't work. I'm wondering if I'm the only one that has that issue, if there's other people that actually have that problem. Every time I come through here, if I don't, like, slow down, it just sends my vehicle and trailer flying in the air, kinda. It's kind of ridiculous, to be honest. I wish they would come out with a patch to fix it. But I may be the only one with that problem. I really don't know. Chickens are all running around. I'm so happy to finally have a chicken coop in here. It's not the one I wanted, but we went ahead and went with what we could afford at the time. But the important thing is we have egg production. So let us go ahead and we're going to drop this off, and we're going to pick up our tedder really quick and go finish this hay job. Alright, we got all our equipment over here. We are ready to get to haying. So let's knock this field out. Well, that definitely wasn't a bad haul of hay. We got 15 bales off of that, and I believe each bale is like 3,000 liters, so 45,000 liters, if my math is correct. Cannot complain about that. Our goats should be happy with that. But with that one, guys, I think we're going to go ahead and call it for this episode of the Mega Farm series. But before we end, I just want to let everybody know the details of the video, or the giveaway video. We're doing a $50 gift card giveaway for either PlayStation Network, Xbox Live, or Steam. Winner's choice, it's up to you guys. But as soon as we hit 500 subscribers, we will be doing that giveaway video. So smash that subscribe button, hit that like button, and we will catch you guys on the next one. Peace.